So what do you do if your twin flame is married and you're not, or if you're both married? So what happens in those cases? Hello and welcome to the Peace Within YouTube channel. My name is Christine and today's video is all about what if your twin flame is married? What if one of you is married? What if both of you are married? What do you do then? Do you give up? Do you cry in a corner? Do you do something else? Let's find out. So the important thing to remember here is to go back to the basics, right? So twin flames share one consciousness. You're one being at the core. So the thing here is that whatever your twin flame does that upsets you, such as like staying in a marriage that you're sure is not very good for them and they're not very happy in, right? They're reflecting something within your consciousness. So that might not be an exact mirroring, at least not if you're very inexperienced about the twin flame journey and you're not sure what's going on and you don't have the right tools to identify what exactly they're mirroring to you. So yeah, if that person is your twin flame, they are always mirroring something to you because you share one consciousness. And they're mirroring this to you for the purpose of ascension, of your perfect union with the divine and each other and yourself. Right, it's all one. So that's the first important thing to remember here. So you don't need to go outside of yourself to try and, do something here or convince them, or like some people worry about being a homewrecker. You don't have to do that. Okay, you don't have to do anything in this case. And actually what I was totally going to stress in this video is about being respectful of the third person involved, and also if there are children, like being respectful, because yeah, the other person is not their twin flame, chances are. Right, if you're 100% sure this person is your twin flame, then the spouse is not their twin flame, but the spouse has a twin flame as well, right? And yeah, this can be a really great role modeling to the spouse about, they can have their dream life of love as well. They can have their perfect partner too. This is for them as well. But yeah, not everybody is ready for this journey, and that's okay. Not everybody desires to awaken to it. So yeah, it's about respecting the fact that the other person is a person as well, right? And don't be an ass to them. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not anybody's fault. It's a pretty common situation for people after a certain age when you meet your twin flame. When you're not 15, you're like 25, 30, or even older. Yeah, chances are they might be married. It's nobody's fault. Right, so what you can do in this situation is, again, being respectful is a big thing, right? Of course, you can have good boundaries. This doesn't mean getting walked all over by your twin flame or anybody else. Yeah, having respect for yourself, your twin flame, and the other person is very important, and you can allow the divine to show you what that means for you specifically, for your situation. So yeah, first point. And yeah, now that this is out of the way, what you can do is do your inner work, go within. Because if you're not in your twin flame union right now, there is something blocking it. There's no way that you would have no blocks to your twin flame union, but it's not manifested in the physical. That's separation consciousness, right? At the moment you have 0 blocks to it, it's here. It's boom, you're there. Right? So it's very important to remember that. Your external reality will always reflect your inner. So yeah, what is happening on the inner? What do you feel is going on here? So a great tool you can use on that is the mirror exercise. What upsets you about not being with your twin flame right now and about there being a third party right now? And do your inner work consistently. It's not something you can necessarily resolve in one evening. Maybe you can, right? But most of the time, not really. It might take a little bit. It won't take years, most likely, especially if you're receiving a lot of support. If you have a coach that supports you here, this can go very fast, right? If you have a coach to support you here and to point out that, hey, that blind spot over here, have you taken a look? And also to channel some guidance for you and help you sort through those feelings, it's such a valuable support to have, right? So doing your inner work is very important because that way you can really clear what's within your consciousness and attract your union in an easy way, right? You don't have to reach outside of yourself or chase your twin flame or convince them to do anything, right? Which may feel out of integrity for some of you, right? It's I don't want to do that. So yeah, But loving yourself, you can totally do that, and it's actually recommended. It's recommended that you focus on what your life looks like right now. If you're already in a marriage with a person, then yeah, your next step is to let go of that relationship. If you're absolutely sure that your spouse is not your twin flame and like there's nothing else here, you can let go of that relationship and allow the divine to show you how to do that. Because yeah, most likely your twin flame is not going to be holding your hand every step of the divorce or every step of your life at first, because yeah, there are some things that we're meant to do just by ourselves with God, right? Not completely by ourselves, we have God. But yeah, that's something that, some parts of our journey, they totally have to do with building trust with God and that God is supporting us. And yeah, this might be one of these for you. In some cases, it may not be that. It might be your twin flame holding your hand every step, right? But yeah, waiting for your twin flame to do that, it doesn't really serve you, because why would you like to be stuck in a situation that you don't really enjoy anyway, that you're settling for longer than you have to? So it's safe to let go, move on, and sort out your own life first. Like, what's the next step here? Is it to focus on your life purpose? Is it to let go of that relationship? And do that, do that with God. And as you do that, and as you naturally take care of yourself and you focus on your joy, and yeah, you will radiate this joy and this peace, and this inevitably attracts your twin flame to you. So you don't need to worry about what they're doing or what they're not doing. And like any relationship that is not with your twin flame, I'm sure you've noticed that it will just dissolve after some point. Like, we've all been there, right? It doesn't have to be like, oh, what if it doesn't? Like, you can trust in your own consciousness that your twin flame reflects you and your choices perfectly. And you can trust that this will happen also for your, choice to get in union. Like, if you choose that, your twin flame will choose that as well. You can trust that because you share one consciousness, right? And you can also trust that God will come through your twin flame and will act through your twin flame in ways that, sorting out their life. And before you know it, boom, you're in union. So this was today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like me to speak about another topic related to twin flames or spirituality, then feel free to leave a comment below. And yeah, you can subscribe to this channel, leave a like if you enjoyed this video. And also, if you need any help with doing your inner work, with going deeper into this work, with expediting your twin flame journey as a certified Ascension coach, I can totally help you do that. So feel free to get in touch with me. All my links are in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.